recognized symbol of excellence for your entertainment.
Part of the reason I sort of shot out like a cannon out of Michigan and left home at such an early age was because I had to feel independent. I had to make myself feel secure on my own.
The fact that people are interested in what I'm doing only pushes me more to, keep coming up with new and interesting ways to express myself.
Hi, I'm Madonna.
Oh my God, it's Madonna! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Okay, shut up. You're both worthy.
What are your dreams? What's left?
To rule the world.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, Brett Strong here, representing Machino Music Films. Machino Music, the show that puts the music in Machino Music. We didn't have a proper intro on this show, and yeah, I know, I'm not in the studio, but I had to do a show for Madonna's birthday. Yes, Madonna, everybody. It's her birthday today. Or if this aired on Friday, it was the following day. Anyway, yeah, Madonna, the Material Girl. Got some videos playing in the background. I thought, yeah, I can't be in the studio, but, I'm in my bedroom, everybody. It's where the magic happens. Madonna knows about that. Yeah, so I just wanted to do a Madonna show, and I said I would do a Madonna top 10 songs, so that's what we're doing, Madonna top 10 songs for her birthday. These are my 10 favorite Madonna songs. If you don't hear your favorite song, don't worry about it, that's cool. But these are my 10 favorites. These again, not really in any particular order, except my number one kind of is my number one, always has been, but we'll get to that. Interesting bit of trivia that I read about, actually, actress Julia Garner is supposed to be playing Madonna in an upcoming biopic. Yeah, directed by Madonna herself. That's advised, you don't direct your own biopic. Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, wanted to direct his own biopic, wanted to direct his own documentary, that great 2-part documentary we just got. He was advised, because you lack perspective, you shouldn't do that. But it's not going to stop Madonna. She does what she wants to do. Dick Clark asked her, the start of her career, 1984, 85. Probably 85, it was like the beginning of Like a Virgin. Somebody's screaming down. It's 12:30, everybody. This is only time I have to do these shows these days. I just realized, I'm on very sparse time. I'm actually really tired, but I got to do the Madonna show. But yeah, somebody's screaming down the road as we're doing this. Yeah. But yeah, Madonna's gonna do it. Dick Clark asked her, 1984. Just starting to rise up the top. What do you want to do? What's your next move? And she said, to rule the world. For a time, Madonna did kind of rule the world. So let's get into this top 10 songs. Coming in number 10 for me, from Like a Prayer, Express Yourself. What more can you say? Song's about expressing yourself. Madonna's a LGBTQ icon, and what's that all about but expressing yourself? I definitely take from that song, thank you Madonna for that tune. It's so great. Express yourself. Just get into it. Such an anthem. Dig it. Also Lady Gaga, Born This Way. That was like, ooh, Lady Gaga took, but she said herself. If I'm going to take from anybody, why not the queen herself, Madonna? So, yeah, Express Yourself, Like a Prayer. Coming in number 9, this is actually a very underrated song, kind of forgotten, from Erotica, Bad Girl. Wow, Bad Girl's really cool. I don't know if the video will come up on here. It's still like a prayer. But the video is really cool. It has Christopher Walken, and it's like a mini movie. I mean, why wasn't this an actual movie? Probably would have been better than Body of Evidence. Where's the Bad Girl movie? Came out around that same time. Yeah, dig. And she performed it on Saturday Night Live. Oh, so good. My favorite Madonna performances from Saturday Night Live. That was actually the only time she was like a musical guest. She made appearances, and she hosted the show, but the musical guest that night was Simple Minds. She wasn't host and musical guest. That was during the weird year, the 1985-86 season of Saturday Night Live. Yeah, and Madonna was not the musical guest, so this show, Harvey Keitel hosted show where she performed Bad Girl, was like the only time Madonna was an actual musical guest. But I just love that performance of Bad Girl, and that's what helped make it one of my favorite Madonna songs. And that music video is so cool, with Christopher Walken in the video. Alright, coming in number 8 from the Who's That Girl soundtrack, the theme song to that movie Who's That Girl. I just watched Who's That Girl again recently. I was on Turner Classic Movies, and yeah, I wouldn't say maybe it's a Turner Classic movie, but kind of cool that they did play it. Sort of, I guess, a notable. I forgot how much that movie was kind of like, I did my Madonna movie ranking, and I forgot that movie was like very much a tribute to the movie Bringing Up Baby. What was it? Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn. Classic. One of my all-time favorite like screwball comedies in the 1930s. And yeah, that was a tribute to that. I forgot there was like a puma or something that's walking around in Who's That Girl. I forgot, like, wow, it has kind of these screwball elements to it. Really fun movie, and I forgot how fun it was. Still not one of my favorite Madonna movies, but it is fun for what it is. And I love that theme song. ¿Quién es esta niña? Great tune. Who's That Girl? And Griffin Dunne. Come on, let's pay some tribute to Griffin Dunne. He got to star with Madonna at the height of her powers. Yeah, good for him. Because where's Griffin Dunne these days? People even care to know. I like Griffin Dunne, good actor. I'm kind of dumping on him. But anyway, let's move on here. Happy birthday, Madonna. Coming number 7 for me from the MDNA album, I'm Addicted. Whoa! This is a song, like, if this came out during like the 80s, this could have been like a massive hit. I did my Madonna Deep Cut show and I mentioned this, like the MDNA album and some of these kind of middle albums she did like after like Ray of Light. Because I wasn't like a huge fan of that era, like Ray of Light and some of the stuff that she was doing around that, like, but she had that period like, you know, like Confessions on the Dance Floor, MDNA, Rebel Heart, like some of those albums, like some great tunes. Some great deep cuts, and I'm Addicted is one of, like, if that came out in the 80s, it would have, like, it could have been a massive hit. It's got like a synth feel, it's kind of like synth pop, really cool. Love that she's doing it, and yeah, I'm Addicted, so good. Great tune. Alright, number 6 for me, from the debut, Physical Attraction. I mean, this is just, it's just a classic. I mean, you know, the first album, caught it up right there. One of my favorite Madonna albums. I mean, what I love about this album is, like, so much of this, and Physical Attraction is one of those songs, like, it's still kind of a disco song. It could also be a new wave song. It's, you know, it's just so 80s. And, you know, this whole retro wave thing. and everybody's kind of on this retro kick. You put on that song, it'd be a massive song. It'd be a pretty big song. It'd still be a banger on your TikToks. Because, you know, the kids are all on the TikTok now. It's a banger, as they like to say. So, I mean, hey, Physical Attraction, one of the great, sort of a deep cut, but it was kind of sort of a hit. I mean, there were a lot of hits on the first record, which actually brings me to my number 5, Burning Up. So good. Classic. What a great song. Totally a new wave tune. We've said this so many times before. We talk about new wave here a lot. You could make the argument Madonna was new wave. I mean, she definitely was punk. She was in a punk band called The Breakfast Club. We talked about that in Madonna Deep Cuts out episode. But, I mean, you could totally make the case that Burning Up is a total new wave tune. And it's just, wow, what an amazing tune. Definitely, I mean, when you like hear it, it just sounds like, what is this? Like, I'm sure when people first heard that, like, this is like, who is this Madonna girl? I want to get in the Madonna business. I gotta be into Madonna. Yeah, dig it. Love Burning Up. And actually, Britney Spears does a great cover of it, too. My other queen, Britney Spears. Britney and Madonna kissed, everybody. We all remember that moment. And Christina Aguilera got the sloppy seconds. Okay. Number 4. From Bedtime Stories, Secret. Love Secret. I remember when I first heard that song, and actually Bedtime Stories sometimes I would say is my favorite Madonna album, believe it or not. I mean, a very underrated album, got a lot of really cool tunes on it. And I'm Secret. I mean, kind of was like, I just love that song so much. Everything about it, just that. Oh, it's just, her voice is great on it. And people kind of like, you know, Madonna didn't have the greatest voice. I mean, especially around the 80s. I mean, I guess you could say like Cyndi Lauper was like the real sort of singer, you know. But Madonna still could sing. She had a great voice as well. It's like more of a sultry kind of vibe to Madonna. And I think that definitely kind of works on it, comes through on a song like Secret. And I gotta say, her cleavage in that music video, everybody, I think that kind of did something. Seeing that as a young boy. Yeah. So, yeah, Secret. Dig that song. Bedtime Stories. Really good album. So, yeah. Secret. Alright, number 3 for me. From Confessions on a Dance Floor. Get Together. Another one I mentioned on my Madonna Deep Cuts. Like, this was one, like, it was a hit. It had a music video. And it was kind of, like, pushed as a single. But I still find it's a very underrated song. And kind of, like, I would say, like, a deep cut kind of song. Really cool tune. I always really loved it. And there's, like, 2 different versions of it. I mean, there's one, like, video that I remember seeing all the time where it's, like, kind of more of, like, an animation. Kind of, like, it looks really cool. Always dug it. Yeah, Get Together. And Confessions on the Dance Floor. Fantastic latter period Madonna album. I mean, Hung Up was the kind of the big hit. That was like the videos play all the time. That was kind of more pushed to the single. But I always really dug Get Together. And yeah, had to be on here because I just dig it. Yeah, such a great tune. So many great Madonna songs. Yes, so this is kind of hard putting like my favorites and not, you know, kind of put them all from like just one album. Alright, we're in the top 2, everybody. And from True Blue, I gotta go the title track, True Blue. Is that music video up? No, it's still Human Nature. The video might come up. I love the video for True Blue. It's so fun. Got Madonna. Got the classic cars, like a classic convertible. I don't really know my classic cars. If it's not a 1934 Ford Coupe, the ZZ Top Eliminator car, I don't really know the names of my classic cars. But, I don't know, it's probably something like, I don't know, like an old Corvette or like a, I don't know. Don't come at me with a, you know, it's like 1:45 in the morning. So, yeah, I'm doing this show. I don't know where I am in time and space, everybody. Except that I'm doing a show about Madonna. But yeah. True Blue's so good. Got the classic car in the video. Got the girls, one of them Debbie Mazar. They're shaking their bums around. It's got this really, it's just a cute little video, so fun, and I just love the song, everything about it. True Blue, baby, I love you. It's just, yeah, I just love that song. Not just one of my favorite Madonna songs, I would say probably one of my all-time favorite songs, like pop songs, just even like, just songs in general. Forget genres. One of my all-time favorite songs is True Blue by Madonna from the True Blue album, the title track from that record. Yeah, love True Blue. But my number one, even though I said I wasn't these are not really in any particular order, but this is my favorite Madonna song, always has been, from Like a Virgin, which really is a classic album. I always shown, I got my Madonna Like a Virgin record in absolutely horrible shape. But, yeah. Song is Shooby Doo. I love Shooby Doo. It's just, I mean, Madonna has sole writing credit. So, you know, she wrote the whole song herself. Although, nowadays, as we know, especially with pop music, if one guy even just moved a fader on the mixing board, just even slightly, he bumped up against it, that guy has to get a credit now. That's just how that's just how pop music works now. So nowadays, you know, she wouldn't get sole writing credit. But back in the 80s, Madonna was given sole writing credit. And Shooby Doo, I think, is one of the best songs. I mean, it's just such a beautiful song. Got this great saxophone solo. I believe Nile Rodgers, I believe, plays it. He had a lot to do with the record. Brilliant producer, Nile Rodgers of the band Chic, great disco group, groundbreaking disco group. Yeah, I just love everything about Shooby Doo. It's just an absolutely phenomenal song, and just like really underrated, and always kind of been my favorite Madonna song from the first time I heard it. I mean, you got so many hits. I mean, like I say about this album, not a sinker in the bowl on the Like a Virgin record. I mean, there's so many great hits on here, and you know, just actually while I'm here, I can check. There's the credits. Does Nile Rodgers? He plays guitar on it. Who plays the saxophone? Well, there you go. Lenny Pickett, currently the saxophone player for the Saturday Night Live band. The Saturday Night Live band leader, Lenny Pickett, the legendary Lenny Pickett, plays a guitar solo. Well, that's just perfect. Yeah, because you know, I'm a big Saturday Night Live fan. Madonna, Saturday Night Live, there's a connection there. Now I find out Lenny Pickett played the sax solo. That's amazing. That's good. I was today years old when I learned that. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, Madonna turning 67 years old. Can you believe it? And you're saying, yeah, I can. But she's amazing. She's an icon. She's a legend. She's still out doing it. She's still getting it done. She's the material girl. She's amazing. These legacy performers. I mean, you know, people sometimes say, "Oh, she's annoying." Oh, there's people have their things. Well, you know, sometimes, you know, I'm sure there's people who she's done some things, you know, that people kind of find annoying. Trying to be an actress, talking with a British accent for a bit, and like living in a castle. Like, I don't know. I mean, whatever. She's had her moments. But she's also had her moments, like monumental moments, and that's what we're celebrating with this top 10 songs, and just like what we should celebrate, like the albums. I got music videos playing in the background there. What's that one? It's like a live show, probably from the Rebel Heart tour, because that was so massive and big. And she's currently out on her, I'm not sure what she's calling it, a farewell tour. I don't know. I think she was like dared or something. Hey, gonna go back out on tour? And she's like, yeah, okay, I'll go back out on tour. I'll show you how it's done. And yeah, she's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Kind of controversial at the time, but you know what? I think she belongs there. Say what you will. I think she belongs there. She started out in a punk band. And she's definitely like got her rock cred. She's a rock star. And in the 80s, there was a lot of crossover. She was definitely what they would call rock. Because everything was kind of rock. We weren't so much hung up on genres as we tend to be now. But, yeah. 67 years young, Madonna. And just a huge Madonna fan. I was so excited to do a Madonna show. Didn't really get to do it in the studio as I would have hoped to have done, but you know, as I keep saying in a lot of these, and you know, this summer has been crazy. This summer season, I mean, I barely have time to do shows properly. I mean, so I try my best, and I knew, looking at the calendar, hey, Madonna's birthday's coming up. I gotta do a show, gotta have a show ready in the hopper for Madonna, and here it is. Happy birthday, Madonna. Happy birthday to you. And if you're a fan of Madonna, if you're celebrating her birthday today, I hope you enjoyed this.
That's it for this week. Until we meet again, this is Brett Strong saying good journey.